when you are married with children, the sacrifices are higher than your own personal decisions. So for her to have snapped, she obviously said enough was enough for her.
Yeah.
Yes, the children are here. They'll probably stepladder children at that point, she said, and she just couldn't take it anymore. So she said she felt so much better in prison, free, with him not because he was a monster in her life. And even as a married person, there's so many obstacles you can't jump through when you're married compared to when you're single. What he's talking about, that can happen when you're single.
Where you gonna go?
And again, if he was the type of person that pulled her from her family, where you really gonna go? And you got little children you probably got like 5 under 10. So, right, the routine is that set up. So I was just saying that guilt, I don't think for someone like her, she felt guilty for where she was in prison because she felt that she was more in prison outside than she was inside.
I don't think if it's been multiple
occasions
where call the cops for this type of stuff.
Right.
Going on, if you do snap, I don't think it's trouble.
I mean, at that point, it could have just been self-defense.
Yeah. At the end of the day, if you kill her, you see it coming. You leading up to it.
Right. It really is. It really is. So that's why I was saying guilt weighs heavier on the heart than grief for those that choose not to do right by those that are around them while they're there. So I'm sure he would have, and I think again, we weren't there with that whole situation with that couple yet. Everyone has a choice to do right by themselves and a choice to do right by those around them. So even like you said with the girl who called the cops and everything, she could have chosen to just say, you know what, I'm done with you. I just can't take it anymore. But instead, she took it to the other extreme, called the cops, made up a lie. He's running, and then and now he's no longer here. All because she felt some kind of way about him. Right? So to me, it's more of, how does guilt treat you when you're not treating yourself with the right grief, when you're not dealing with your own grief? Because most people that are guilty have not ever grieved themselves from hurting. Because those are the ones that are treating people wrong. Right? So if you treat people wrong, what is it? Hurt people, right?
So who's saying that treat you wrong because of the reason? It just might be in.
No, but what I'm saying is, let's say I had a traumatic situation in my childhood. I meet you as early adulthood, right? I never healed.